Hi, 8th grade. This is the information for Monday, December 7th and Tuesday, the 8th. On Monday in class, we will go over Thursday and Friday. Monday's topic is friends, and we'll look at Tuesday. On Thursday of last week, you watched Mr. Roweeder do a lab about clouds. Please pause the video and compare these answers to what you put down. Then there were 4 trials in the video. The first one had very little change. It was cold water with no smoke. The second one was cold water with a little smoke, and it made a little bit better of a cloud. The third one was warm water with no smoke, a little bit better yet. And then the best cloud was that final cloud with warm water and smoke. So here the best cloud again was cloud 4. It was better when there were particles in the bottle. We create the cloud when there's low pressure. Hot water causes more evaporation, so there's more water vapor in the air to cool and condense. So the formula or the recipe for a cloud is there's water vapor, plus it needs something to condense on, condensation nuclei, plus cooling, which happens when you decrease pressure, will form a cloud. In our experiment, smoke was the condensation nuclei. So we can see clouds because they're made of water droplets or ice crystals. As air rises, it's going to expand, and this has a cooling effect on air's temperature. The best situations that will contribute to clouds are A, D, F, H, and I. Then on Friday, you were supposed to watch about some storms and find pictures. You looked at floods, droughts, dust storms, tornadoes, thunderstorms, heat wave, monsoons, severe fog, a little bit of fog out there this morning, I noticed, blizzard, and hailstorms. Today, on Monday, we will be talking about fronts, analyzing changes in wind direction, temperature, humidity, and air pressure, and relate them to fronts and pressure systems. And you should be able to name and describe the fronts and the weather and clouds associated with each. We'll watch a little video. This is found on our YouTube page. It's a Moo Math and Science fronts video. We'll focus on cold and warm fronts. We'll look at a simulation. Here's a weather map, again, looking at the different types of fronts, and it points, an important thing to point out is the front points the direction it is moving. Cloud formation, warm fronts, they tend to kind of thicken as the cloud moves by, starting with the high cirrus. And then the cold front is more abrupt. You've got some clouds, and then it'll really thicken quite quickly and have the potential for severe weather. The movement of weather is usually a southwest track, southwest to northeast because of the prevailing westerlies wind belt. Please pause this video and complete the things with the orange check marks. Find the weather symbols and the sketches for warm and cold fronts, and then just the weather map symbols for stationary occluded fronts. Answer the questions using your information presented in the table, and then looking again at a weather map and practicing what you see there as it relates to fronts. So please pause this video at this time. Now that you're back, here are the correct answers. Here's a warm front. It's got those little half circles, look like sunshines. The cold front has triangles and then some sketches. Stationary fronts have alternating warm and cold symbols, and then the occluded have warm and cold on the same side. Answers here, and then answers here as well. On Tuesday the 8th, you will be reading and finding out about air masses. First, you'll start with a video. Then there's a reading linked in your digital notebook. You want to complete the information here on the next page looking at air masses. This kind of summarizes the information of the 4 different kinds of air masses, and this shows the different combinations of warm, cool, wet, and dry air. And then you can practice all of this by completing assignment number 21. Please reach out if you have any questions. I'm available by email, and we can also meet on Zoom. Have a fantastic day.